So what do you do on Saturday nights besides do this piece of crap show?
Eat some strained carrots and peas and play with my toys.
Capsize.
Capsize.
Of the Fallen.
It's on capsize. Raw time.
All my friends are dead and they don't like me anymore. They've moved along, they've changed, and now they find me quite a bore. Way back then it was okay to be a little weird, but all my friends are dead.
Hey there, you toy collecting freaks. No, that's not how you introduce a new audience. Hey everybody, I'm internet personality Malcontent, and this is our first toy review in our new series called Puppet Plays with Toys. I don't know what we're calling it. We don't have a title for this. It's a new segment where I review toys. Now, I know what you're asking. What qualifications do you have for reviewing toys? Look at me. I am basically a toy. Ergo, who else is better to, I have some other completely different toys in mind. There's no rhyme or reason to it, but we are going to start with toy from one of my favorite anime franchises, series, movies ever, Lupin the Third. If you don't know what Lupin is, there's a lot of anime movies that and stuff that it's a comic. How do you not know about Lupin the Third? How are you on my channel and not? I've become insulted. If you don't know what this is, go educate yourself and then come back and then you'll appreciate why it's a fiat. So I have some copy that super producer Perps wrote for me. I'll be reading some of that with footage of the model in question. I'm going to start with my thoughts on the thing. It's super cool. It's a really articulate little car model that I've always really liked, but I'm not a car person, so I've never had a reason to have like a super articulated car. Lupin the Third has usually used some kind of a Fiat, and therefore the Fiat is like in many ways the fifth member of the gang. So it's kind of cool to get like a toy like this, especially one that has included miniature versions of Lupin and Jigen. I don't need everybody. Personally, I actually really like episodes and movies where the main focus is just Lupin and Jigen myself. But so this is like a perfect little thing for me. And yeah, so without further ado, wait, what am I doing? I'm just going to be the one talking. It's called Punk at Dawn. It is a cream-colored Fiat 500. It's a die-cast with doors, trunk, and engine that open with full detail of the engine, as well as the undercarriage. Lupin and Jigen figures, a ground-like base, and a jacket that may be placed on top of the car if desired. The wheels also roll, and the steering wheel can turn left and right. And the steering wheel turns the front wheels left and right as well. Made by Mega House for the Lupin the Gallery series. This is the third figure in the series. The other figure is called Endless Concerto, which features Lupin driving the Fiat, Jigen shooting from the sunroof, and Goemon sitting calmly in the back seat. The base is designed to look like a grooved pavement, possibly a city or road or walkway. And the San Marino heist, which features Jigen and Lupin standing outside the Fiat. Jigen is smoking, and Lupin is leaning against the roof of the driver and the driver door of the car, looking determinedly at something. These are the thoughts of super producer, how are we doing this? Super producer, no, we're not doing that every time. Perps thought this about this figure on HobbyLink Japan when it was made available for pre-order in October of 2024 for about $160 and $120 in shipping. I expected it to be bigger, but I'm not disappointed in what I received. It's a 1/20th scale model figure, and it is immaculately detailed. Lupin and Jigen are masterfully sculpted with excellent attention to detail. Friends who I've shown this figure to have commented on Jigen's gloves, the look on his face as he smokes and gets ready to change the tire, and the details on Lupin as he calmly takes a cigarette break. I also like that the jacket can fit just about anywhere on the car and looks intentional. I will say, though, that it does not have any kind of securing system, so it could get lost. i.e., there's no magnet. This is, I'm saying this part. Yeah, cut to the puppet. Yeah, that's right. Cut to me. I'm saying this part. It would help if there's a magnet. It's die cast anyway, right? So it should be like a really strong magnet. Would anyway, whatever. My suggestion is to put it in the trunk or inside of the car somehow. If you feel confident, you may want to glue it to the roof. But that would be a personal choice. It also needs to be on a flat, secure surface, as the wheels do not lock and the car will roll if tipped over even slightly. Otherwise, it's a great figure, and I would love to find the other ones at a convention or secondhand at an auction or donated to the show. We'll definitely do an episode on it and then keep it forever as a cherished item. We'll get buried with it. Why not? Thanks for watching. Again, I don't know if you'll be able to find this figure. It was kind of hard to get. It was like a pre-order thing, and when I look for these in secondhand, they tend to be a little expensive on eBay, but that really doesn't mean anything. So keep an eye out for them at anime conventions and things. Lupin the Third is an evergreen property, so there's always new fans getting into it all the time. If you've never watched it, I recommend Castle of Cagliostro, even though it's not really the most Lupin of all the Lupins, but boy, you just can't beat a Miyazaki, right? And also just the first season that Miyazaki worked on, as well as just any of the modern stuff and A Woman Called Fujiko Mine. These are all really great things you could watch, but you could always just get the comic and read it, and then start watching the series from the very beginning and watch the movies as they came out. Oh, Mamo. Mamo's another good one. What are we doing?
Faster.